Hey everyone, welcome to Book Talk Tuesday. Today I wanted to talk to you about some really great books, but also I wanted to tell you about a wonderful author who I've kind of just discovered in the last couple of years, and I really, really love his books. Dan Gemeinhart is his name, and I have four of his books here. Well, I have three of them here, and I'm going to show you a picture of the fourth because I don't have it yet. I had listened to three of Dan's books and then I read the fourth one. And to be very honest, I want to let you know that if you've noticed that I now have fake eyelashes, Dan Gemeinhart is the reason I have fake eyelashes. Now, you're probably thinking, what? But this is a true story. Every day I drive about 25 minutes to school. I'm a teacher, and I drive about 25 minutes to get to my school and 25 minutes back. And I use my time every single day by listening to books in my car. I love to read, and I don't want to waste those 25 or 50 minutes a day. So I make sure that I'm constantly listening to some really great books that might be great for my kids at school or some kids that I've taught before. And the first book that I listened to was Scar Island, and it was phenomenal. The narrator that was doing the voices had different voices for every single character, and it was just absolutely amazing. I couldn't get enough of it, and I realized that not only was it such a great book, I've discovered a great author, and I think all of Dan's books are amazing. They seem to be even better listening to them. It's like they're such good read out loud books. And even though I'm an adult and I'm a teacher, I just love listening to books read to me. That's why I listen to audiobooks. So these books are fantastic to read out loud to your kids, or if you're a teacher and you want to read them to your class, or if you're just a student, they're great books to just read out loud. But I want to tell you why they gave me fake eyelashes, because they ripped out my soul, these books. They are so emotional, each and every one of them. I went for such a roller coaster ride, loving these characters and going through the same heartaches that they did, that I found myself on my drive to and from work crying. I was so upset when things bad happened. I would be like sobbing in the car, like actually like really ugly, like nah, like hyperventilating, like doing the choke. And I like, I don't really wear that much makeup, but it would get in my eye and it would sting, and I'd be trying to drive to work, and I get to work and people are like, what happened? Oh my gosh. And I'd be like, no, I just listening to this book. I just really love it. And the character, I feel really, really is in my heart. And they were like, what's wrong with you, you crazy person? Because I had everything was all over my face. And I finally, honestly, I went through four of his books with him ripping my heart and soul apart. And, in the end, it was always very good. But through the journey of it, it was insane to me. And I could not stop crying on the way to work or on the way home, that I was like, that's it. When one of my former students said her mom does fake eyelashes, I was like, that's it. I'm forgetting this makeup thing. I am now getting fake eyelashes so that when I cry in any Dan Gemeinhart book, I will be fine. There's going to be no makeup running in my eye. I won't sting my eyes or anything, and I don't have to worry about this anymore. This seems absolutely ridiculous, I know, but for real, Dan Gemeinhart is the reason I have fake eyelashes. Aside from that, I cannot say enough about these books. So first is Scar Island. I just talked about that. It's about a boy who has done something that, he feels is really wrong. And he's sent to kind of like a juvenile detention center, but way worse. It's on an island. And it's for kids only that have done the worst of worst crimes. And it's kind of about the stuff that happens. If you've read Lord of the Flies, it's kind of like a modern day take on it. But I never really enjoyed reading Lord of the Flies, maybe because I had to read it for school, but whatever. It's amazing. And again, if you listen to it, it's just so good. Uh, the next one I read, I have a picture of it here. It's called Some Kind of Courage, and it's about a boy looking for his horse that has been sold without his permission. Again, it's gut-wrenching how much this boy cares about his horse. And the stuff he goes through to try and find his horse again, the journey he goes on is unbelievable. The latest one that he's written is Good Dog, and I'm such a dog lover, so I was really taken by this one. But it's about a dog named Brody, and he's kind of already passed on, but he comes back to help the boy who he had belonged to, and he's kind of living kind of like a bit of a ghost dog. It's kind of, a little bit on the in between end, but he knows that he has to come back because he's left when something hasn't been settled right and he needs to help his boy. I love that, again, heart wrenching. The one I love the most, I think, well, I don't know, Scar. Oh, I don't even know which one I can pick because I just love them all. But this one probably ripped my heart out the most. Like, I literally pulled over to the side of the road because I could not see while I was driving. So I literally had to stop driving and, like, cry it out, and kind of like collect myself before driving on. It's called The Honest Truth. It's about a boy who has cancer, and he just kind of wants, some time to do something himself and climb a mountain in Washington. And he sets off to kind of do that without telling anyone. And it's kind of about his journey along the way and if he's going to make it through, and the people he helps and that help him along his way. Again, they're just gut-wrenching books, but they're so good. And I felt like I not only connected with each character, but man, they taught me so much about themselves, about my life, a window into someone else's life. It was absolutely amazing. So if you're looking for some really great books, some action-packed books, also like an emotional roller coaster, this is the guy to check out. Again, if you're a bit of a crier, you might want to invest in the Fake Eyelashes. Just letting you know, if you maybe want to do something or, like, get the makeup off your face before it all runs inside your face and makes your eyes sting and you look kind of crazy and everything like I did. But that's just jokes aside. Great author, amazing books that will always be in my class for the rest of my teaching career, hands down. Dan Gemeinhart, check him out.